Hi everybody, I'm Erica and I'm one of the writers for the Plum Deluxe blog. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a dirty chai latte, which traditionally speaking is just a chai latte with a shot of espresso. I don't know about you, but I do not have an espresso machine at home, so we're going to talk about some of the ways you can customize this and make it a very simple and delightful at-home latte. So it's very simple. All you're going to need is your favorite coffee, your favorite tea, and milk if you'd like. Some people are purists and they just like the taste of black coffee with the taste of chai. Toss it together, we're good to go. Technically speaking, to make it a latte, you're going to want some sort of milk. So you can have traditional dairy, coconut, almond. If you can milk it, you can stick it in your dirty chai. I have just an organic whole milk because that's what I had in my fridge, but whatever you've got, you can feel free to use. So similarly with your coffee and your tea, however you would normally brew this at home is how you'll do it for your latte. I have a French press, so that is what I used today. If you have a coffee machine, brew up some nice strong coffee or whatever coffee you like. You can also use a French press. You can, if you are lucky enough to have an espresso machine, whip that out. It also works really well for cold brew. So if you want to turn this into an iced latte, it works beautifully. Just stick your coffee and your tea in the fridge the night before, froth up your milk the next day, toss it all together, and you will be ready. I keep doing this because this is where my mug is, in case you can't see it. Okay, so if you want any recommendations about which kinds of coffees might go well with which kinds of chais, feel free to check out the blog post. Otherwise, use what you like. Today, I have a kind of Guatemalan roast that I got from my favorite coffee shop, and our rainy day pour. The coffee has some kind of nice chocolatey and caramely notes that I think will go really well with the sweet cinnamon oil that gives the pour a nice brown sugary flavor. Also, you might be able to hear it is raining quite hard today, so I thought rainy day was pretty appropriate. So we're just going to combine those together, and you can use really whatever ratios you like. That is the beauty of making a latte for yourself at home. You're not stuck with what the barista makes you at the thing. You can use it. You can do whatever you like. So some people like just mostly coffee with a splash of chai. If you want to go the more classic, what you would get at a cafe recipe, you can do mostly chai with just the shot of coffee, and anywhere in between, however ratios you like. I'm going to today do pretty equal parts of the coffee, the chai, and the milk. So I'm just gonna dump it together. I have a really big cup, so we're gonna do some of the French press, or the French press. I've got a really strongly brewed chai here. You can use a chai concentrate. You can even do the chai directly in the milk if you like a really milky latte and you want to skip the water. Toss your loose leaf right into the milk as it is heating. But today I have a strongly brewed chai, so it's just about 4 ounces of water to 1 teaspoon of loose leaf will make a nice strong brew. I have a really big mug, so I did about 6 ounces to 1.5 teaspoons of loose leaf. So I'm just gonna toss that in there and give it a stir. We're almost done. You can see my milk is already starting to, maybe you can't, but my milk is already a little bit frothy because as it was heating, I was whisking it. So it already got some nice bubbles to it. I was feeling a little fancy, so I put a cinnamon stick and some vanilla in there as well because I think that will really enhance the flavors in the chai. But I am going to froth it up a little bit more with, I have a stick frother. You can find these, I think, pretty easily and pretty affordably at most kitchen stores. I got mine for like 10 bucks, and it is really fun to play with. It just kind of froths it up. If you don't like heating your milk on a stove or you don't own a whisk, you can do this in the microwave, not this specifically. You can heat your milk in the microwave, and I have heard it recommended, but I have not tried this myself. You can put it in any tightly sealed container and just shake it up. I have not tried that myself, so if you do decide to try that, please make sure that you use a very tightly sealed container because I do not want you to end up with hot milk all over yourself. So, obviously the froth is not necessary, but it does give it that kind of fun, hey, I just went to a cafe feeling. So once it is frothed to your heart's content, I'm going to give mine a little bit more, then you just combine the milk with the rest of it, and there we go. you will be basically done. I like to kind of reserve the foam as best I can. Just let the milk go in to begin. And then I can mix it up without losing all the bubbles. And at the end, you can kind of spoon that foam out. And then you can top it with a little bit of cinnamon, or if you're using a chai that has other spices in it, you can kind of enhance those with your garnish. So if it has cardamom, that's a really lovely fun sprinkling on top. You can do cloves, kind of whatever you'd like to kind of finish off. I want to show you, but I also don't want to spill all over the table, but there is a lovely foamy kind of situation here. Full disclosure, I don't drink coffee. There's a reason I write for a tea blog. So I'm not going to try this because I would not be a good judge of whether it actually tastes good. But I do have my friend Melina here who is going to come sip it, give us a thumbs up if she likes it, and then we'll wrap things up. So come on, Melina.
Delicious.
Great. All right. You heard it straight from Melina's mouth. It's tasty. It smells really good. I would taste it if I liked coffee, but I don't want to lie to you guys. But I have heard it on good authority. It is delicious. And you guys, if you decide to make it at home, I hope you love it. Take a picture, share it with us on social media, tag us at Plum Deluxe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much, guys.